that uncultured little ball! What's the point of being champion and a member of the brass if I can't get my way all the time? I work hard to arrange everything the way I desire it, and that filthy little barbarian thinks he has the right to take that away from me! I will not tolerate this. I'm going to turn Malice into the piece of overgrown trash he actually is, and then I'm going to use every ounce of sway within this company to make things the way I vision. No one in this company will get booked unless I say so. No one can challenge me for this belt unless I give them permission. And no one is ever going to tell me what I can or can't do in this company again. Warzone, Flashbang, I don't care. Everyone in this business will be puppets under my strings. So hear my vow, Aldini. I may not be able to fire you, but I can make your life a living hell.
Good evening, Multiverse! And welcome to another exciting episode of MNW Warzone. I'm your host, Warzone General Manager Jerry Aldini. And apparently I might have gotten under Unkley's skin a little last week when I informed him that the brass had decided that he will, in fact, be facing Malice Prime in your main event for the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship. Now, it's weird. I got a notice this morning that I no longer have an executive parking place here in the arena, which would be terrible if I didn't always take an Uber. But I learned better than to bring a car to that parking lot. Are you kidding me? So, but yeah, things are a little tense. Just a little. But there will be a title match tonight. And there's a lot else going on. We are going to hear later tonight from the Daggerick. We're going to be hearing from Kane. We're going to be hearing from a lot of folks. In fact, we are now going to head down to ringside to hear from some. There was a lot recently. You know, we have had tag matches. We have other matches. Sir Ugly Dunk is obviously your multiversal heavyweight champion. He is also a member of the brass. He is also, and I actually had to do some checking. I think he is actually listed on the register of accredited supervillains. I'm waiting to get a certified copy to be sure. But that sticks into a craw of a lot of our people on the roster who identify as heroes. The problem is our heroes are having their own issues. So we're not going to go to ringside to hear from one of those people, one who is just having a hard time of late. I, of course, speak of the leader of Hero Time and your henshin hero, Mega Rider Nexus. Of course, there was that tag match. So many other, many matches, and him recently taking a loss to the Blue Hood. Let's hear what Mega Rider has to say. I try to be positive, folks. I really do. I try and be positive, but You know, even I can get fed up, and I am fed up with all of the infighting amongst those of us who are supposed to stand for what's best in us. My fellow heroes. And guys, it's got to stop. You guys heard Uncle Dunk earlier. He is riding roughshod over MNW. And if he wins tonight, he intends to extend his influence. And we need to present a united front against him and others like the ICC. And you know, despite their methods, Blue Hood and Eustace Paragon are now, well, they stand on opposite sides of where they were last year. And guys, you got to get over it. Because it's, you got to get over it. What? Looks like Power Surge is coming out. It's like Power Surge has something to say. Okay, here we go. I hear you. You're bitching again. And I get it. But you know what? Yeah, you may have some issues with how the Hood's doing things. But you know what? I've been doing better than ever under his tutelage. Yeah, but Power Surge, you had so much potential. You had so much you could do that even with all of the terrible teachers and bad influences you had, I'm just afraid that all the Hood is teaching you now is how to be a thug. Oh, no. There's one place you don't get to go. No. Look, I've turned over a new leaf. I've improved my skill sets. And I'm more than ready to go after Unkley. And you know what? Put your money where your mouth is, Mega. Well, what have I been doing? I've been trying to get everyone on the same page, get united, and just whenever I think we're there, something happens and we all shatter apart again. If we can't get our act together, we're finished. Well, if you think you're such a better influence than the Hood, then why don't you prove it? Let's have a tag match tonight. Midnight Riders versus Hero Time. And maybe you can show that you do have what it takes. All right, you know what? If that's what it takes, then that's what we'll do. You're on. You want a match? You and Hood versus me and Paragon? Jerry, make it happen. Let's do it tonight. I don't want to wait. Oh, I'm always ready to throw down. So let's do this. Show me why I should listen to you. Show me that you can come together with a better plan and lead someone to victory. And then, maybe we can sit down and hash things out. All right. You're on. We'll make it happen. I'll smooth things over with Aldini and the booking committee. Obviously we won't get main event, but I'll see that we get up there and I'll show you what being a hero means. You see, at least you're going to put up or shut up. That counts for something, because, God, I've dealt with way too many people who just want to flap their gums and say all these nice things. And then, when it comes to the rubber meeting the road, they crash out. See you tonight, Mega. You better show me something. Okay, hang on, let me get the book. You know what? Done. Don't have to tell me twice. It's there in the books. Our penultimate match tonight. Hero Time versus the Midnight Riders. And we'll see if our heroes can get on the same page. And social media blowing up during that confrontation. First off, we hear from Bastion Butler saying Mega is right. Enough of the Civil War shit already. And then, after that, we actually got a message out from none other than Sergeant Major Payne saying, fair warning, Mega, leave the ICC to me. I got a plan, and you don't want to get in my crosshairs at the moment. Don't need you, of all people, as collateral. And that's an interesting point, because later tonight, Sergeant Major Payne is going to start implementing that plan when he and a mystery partner are going to take on members of the International Combat Club. And then we also hearing from none other than Ignacio Cervantes saying there are people here who want to accredit colleagues. Oh wait, I'm a luchador. Eats nachos. So there you have it, folks. Social media going completely crazy after that. And that's not even a match. That was just two people in the ring talking. So with that, I suppose we should get into our first match. And oh boy, does this match have its own weight. A couple of weeks ago, we had a tag title match. The Absolute Units versus the Outlaws. It ended with the units retaining, and while the units were being assaulted by Shoot Nation on the stage, leaving the ring, Raphael Sampson attacked Sasquatch Wing, and he's told us that he is sick of living in Squatch's shadows. And so we're about to see Raphael Sampson in his first matchup since, let's be honest, the dissolution of the Outlaws. And what else can I say but let's head to ringside.
Your opening match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing Raphael Sampson.
There he is, folks. The former Outlawed and now apparently the warlord of the Multiverse. no longer the judge, coming down, and it looks like they booked Rocco Brunelli Jr. for this match. I had nothing to do with this, folks, with everything going on. I even said, don't put me in charge of booking Rocco Jr. A lot of history there. Not with Junior, I don't know the kid. Anyway, there he comes. And he is, look at this. I'm still trying, I understand it can be hard when one partner does stand out, but, you know, that never seems to have bothered Jack Abbott. So here we go, folks. Raphael's first match as a solo wrestler. Rocco Jr. getting himself pumped up to face the Warlord. And here they go in. Right off the bat. Oh! Snap neck breaker. And it's already starting out. Oh, running bulldog. And Rocco is in the middle of the ring, stunned. And oh, flying elbow. And Rocco kicks out. Rocco, I understand the wrestling spirit. Oh! But, you know, sometimes you maybe want to listen to the survival instinct. Scooping him up. Hung out to dry. Whipped into the ropes. Hip toss. Going for the pin.
And your winner, Raphael Sampson.
Well, that was mercifully brief. I don't think there was time for there to be permanent injury to Rocco. Which is probably for the best. All right, so, well, folks, with that, we are moving on. And with, as we've been saying, things have been happening lately. Now, matches will occur. And you know, sometimes you just have matches where you throw people together and, you know, you want to see what's going to happen. And recently we had a match like that where we decided to see what would happen if Osman Killick faced off against the Cajun cryptid Krokvar. And what happened was, while he was getting ready to head back into the ring and not get counted out, he got distracted by Registered Anon. And just long enough to get counted out. And well, basically Osman asks for some ring time about that, and I'm going to give it to him. Hello. Osman, I have to say, I have been dishonored. And I wish for a chance at redemption. For I feel I had a perfectly fair chance to defeat Krokvor. But registered Anon's interference stole that chance. A normal loss in the ring I can handle. Even a countout if it is my own fault. No problem. But to have one's victory taken away by another using those kind of underhanded tactics, well, I demand an answer for this insult. And I do not demand this of Krokvor, for ultimately he is not the ne'er-do-well in this circumstance. No, I need satisfaction from registered Anon. I wish to face the so-called Florida man. Well, I guess that's going to happen. Because that here comes registered Anon. I want Osman to consider what he asked for. Osman Killick. Whoa. What a big boy you are. Well, what makes you think you're worth my time, Killick? I don't see that you have a leg to stand on. No, I do have two strong legs to stand on. And what I wish, registered Anon, is a match. You, me, this ring, no managers. Just the two of us fighting as is meant to be. Well, don't you think highly of yourself? But you know what? This is amusing. I think I'll accept. Oh, you think so highly of yourself, Osman? Why? Just because you're what is it? I am a Jin. As you, I am, well, maybe you don't. I cannot say. I have heard terrible things about the Florida education system. But I tell you this. It will not be a use of supernatural forces. It will be you and me in the ring, pure wrestling. Well, I gotta warn you, Osman Killick, when it comes to old registered Anon, ain't nothing pure. But I've never tasted gin blood before. I wonder what it tastes like. Ooh. Maybe you were going to taste like Turkish coffee. It never works that way, but a boy can dream. I see what my friend Seth Jackson said when he called you a sick and twisted little mother bleeper. Weird thing is he actually said bleep. I don't know why he had problem with the word fucker. But still. Oh, well, tell him I said hi, but until then, let's get one thing straight. You and I are going to go in the ring. I'm going to smack you down from your high horse. It's going to be a pure, I will give you one pure thing, a pure, clean loss. We shall see when the flesh smacks the mat. Then we will know for sure who is the better man this night, and my honor will be satisfied. Now, Mr. Aldini, if you would so please, since you seem to be amenable to matches tonight, let Anon and Osman battle this evening. And you, why do you smell of oranges? Never mind, I do not want to know. See you tonight. All right, hang on. Let me get out the booking app. So yeah, let's do that too. This is becoming quite the evening. But yeah, later tonight let's do it. Let's see, where do I want to put that? Yeah, I can move. Okay, so I'll put this after the Arcaster Killer match, before the Sawyer match. Guys, let's not have too many more surprise matches tonight. We gotta do this match next, then we can get to Killick and Anon, and then we have that, and then it's Hero Time and it's Malice. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, no more last minute matches, all right, everyone? Let's just do the wrestling. Anything else, any other challenges is not going to be this week. Okay, with that, I think it's time to get on with our show. You came here to see some wrestling. Let's see some wrestling. And as teased earlier tonight, you heard Sergeant Major Payne tweet out to Mega Rider Nexus for him to focus on Uncle Dunk and leave the ICC to Payne. Well, we're about to see that as Sergeant Major Payne and a partner that he said makes perfect sense, and seeing who it is, I agree, will be taking on Payne's former tag partner and the person who put him on the injured list. And the only thing left to say on that point is, let's head to ringside.
The following is a tag team match and is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the team of Buck Bumble
That looks like Buck's coming out by himself, but yeah, that's who Payne got as his partner. Viva la Raza, the Latino B, Buck Bumble. And this makes perfect sense only in the Buck's a stand-up guy. And I think after everything Payne has been through, the person he would want watching him is back is a stand-up guy. or B in this case. As my former partner used to like to say, there are B's.
And introducing their tag team partner, Sergeant Major Payne.
There's Payne, and I think, okay, this is weird seeing someone like Payne do this. He's got a replica of the tag belt, I think as a reminder to Lock-In what all of this malfeasance from Nice Ice cost him.
And introducing their opponents, the International Combat Club.
And there they are, joined at ringside by Nice Ice, their leader, and looks like Lock-In got his hands on a replica belt too. I guess as a counter. I guess he's trying to be funny about it. And of course, Glycerius, the person who actually attacked Payne and put him on the injured list, which, you know, again, I have to point out, yeah, there was a plan by Nice Ice, but it cost the ICC their one title. And there they are. The International Combat Club. And we're off, and we're starting out with Lock-In and Buck Bumble. The hosses of both teams coming out first. And Lock-In going up top. Getting some hang time with the Latino B. And Buck tags in Sergeant Major Payne, who goes after him. Oh! I was going to say going after his former tag partner. They had a good run, but, you know, didn't last because of the orders of Nice Ice. And we're seeing right here that Lock-In is willing to forgo all that history on the orders of Nice Ice. And Payne does take a moment to go after the person that injured him. And getting the big man in a bear hug. And going down. Oh, knee to the gut. Oh. Working the arm of Pain. And now Pain getting his hands on the master of Street Lucha. The person who viciously attacked him backstage all those months ago. And, was trying to set up a blitzkrieg. And the master of Street Lucha said no, instead having a rope-assisted flip bulldog. Laserius just fighting his way out. Now turning over. Pain and... not even a 1 count. A dodge, but Buck was there giving Laserius a good old punch to the head. And a kneeling DDT. In comes the best stand-up comedian to come out of the East German Super Soldier program. Boot to the head. Drop toe hold. Reversed by the Unknown Soldier. Crossbody. And a hammer strike. Decided to take a moment to take another shot at Laserius. Off the hardest part of the ring. And looks like some choice words to Nice Ice. That was a mortar shot on the outside. Yeah, he might have gotten thrown in the stairs, but he got a mortar shot in on lock-in. Up to a 6 count, and Pain getting back in the ring. Taking the moment to give another punch to Laserius. I think he got distracted by Nice Ice. That's the joke. Lock-in hits a that's the joke, an electric chair German suplex for those who don't get it. And a cold shoulder by Laserius on Buck. Knocking Pain into the ref. This is why he is the master of Street Lucha. Getting Buck out of that precarious situation, but the ref makes him leave the ring. Going for a pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Oh no, what is Lock-in setting up for? Whatever the Latino B goes, no. So, setting up for another that's the joke, but gets out. These two are just reversing each other like crazy. He's going to do that bit of that stinger shaker. The Buck Wild. All right, locking in the wrong part of town. Oh! And in comes Payne, hot tag to Glycerius. Oh! And a DDT. And one for the German. Oh, but not paying attention to Glycerius cost him. The one thing the ICC have to deal with is that Payne worked with them and trained for them so long, he knows what to expect. The problem is the reverse is also true. The wild card, the Buck wild card, is the Latino B. Running Bulldog. Setting him up. Oh, Glycerius saw the blitzkrieg being set up and got out. Again, these wrestlers know each other so well. And just back. Oh! Howitzer! A howitzer to the back of the head. Uh-oh, I think. Yep! Basic training! And a 2 count. The master of Street Lucha in the unfriendly corner. Knows that is not where he wants to be. That's way too close to a certain bead. 2. Kick out at 2. Raining blows on Payne. Leg sweep. And again in the corner. And uh-oh. Not little double team action. And now. Oh, hot tag to Lockett. That's good. Bees don't like the cold. Buck didn't like those punches either. Oh, reversal into a DDT. The power of Lock-In on display. Oh, was looking like he was going to take Lock-In to the corner. Lock-In decided he didn't like that plan. And oh, I was going to say Buck in an unfriendly corner, but that didn't last long. Oh! Not the knees. Oh, again. These two are just going leaving it all out on the mat. All right, Lock-in working that arm. Lets it go, and it's going to tag in Glycerius. Cold shoulder. Oh, broken up at the 1 count by Payne. Oh, leaping bulldog. Hot tag to Payne. Dodges whatever he was doing and, oh, drops him down. Slamming him to the mat. The question is, can Payne get some momentum? Oh, Glycerius goes for a knee shot. Flips him over. Getting him in that frostbite lock, but Buck is able to make the save. Moonsault with some serious elevation. Payne in the ICC corner, and another running bulldog. Tagging in Lock-in, telling him to finish him off. Setting up one more time for That's the Joke. Oh, looks like he's not satisfied. I think he was setting up for a brick joke, but Payne was able to counter. But now again, it looks like Lock-in still wants that brick joke. And the brick joke connects. Kick out at 2. Tagging in Glycerius. Sirius brings him up. What's he planning? It's whatever it is not going to be good for Payne. Oh, Payne reverses. Reverse DDT. And into the corner with Buck. And again, the double team suplex. And now Glycerius must face the Latino B. Now, whatever Glycerius had planned, Buck was ready. And, oh! I think he is about to go. Buck! Wild! And again, knowing that Payne wants to finish Glycerius off himself, Glycerius fighting his way out again. Oh, going for that drop kick. Payne backed up just in time. Glycerius, again, showing why he earned the title, the Master of Street Lucha. And getting that frostbite on Buck. Payne saving his partner. Going for a straightforward pin.
And your winners, the International Combat Club.
Well, the ICC managed to come out on top, but not after being taken to hell. And they couldn't pin Payne, they had to pin Buck. So, folks, trust me, this is just the beginning. Well, after that brutal matchup, folks. And the craziness just keeps coming. Now, really quick, before we get into anything else, one of the things that has been hot in the tag division has been the sheer, shall we call it, determination of Devin of Shoot Nation to work and do anything he can to get a title shot against the Absolute Units. That hasn't been going really as well as Devin has been wanting. And, well, let's just say Devin has some things he really wants to share with everyone. So let's hear now from Devin.
So I lost last week, and you all thought that when I got all bloodied, I got my ass kicked, thinking I'm going to whine about it. Well, you're all wrong. I was in the main event. I went up against a guy who had to give it his all just to beat me. I welcome that beating. It's been so long for someone to recognize a threat. That is me. So what? I didn't win. You think that was the point? You all thought that little belt means something? TJ, give me something more than just a shot at a title. You got me craving for another fight with you. You put a fire in me, and now I have a new goal. Don't worry, don't get me wrong. I still want the tag team titles, still. But now I have a personal goal. It's making you bleed. And I don't care how long it's going to take. Just chaos will rain down on you.
So it looks like, in addition to wanting the tag belts after losing to TJ Gable last week in that TTV match, Devin now wants the titles and to get win against Gable. Basically, he's mad at all of Absolute Units, which, Devin, just fair warning. For some reason, that still includes M, even though he's over on Flashbang right now. So, hey, keep your head in a swivel. Anyway, that's not the only thing we've got going on. There is a challenge that has been issued by Theron Markov. He wants to have a death match against the man they call Kane. And he has laid out his challenge. He's laid out the rules. The only thing he hasn't gotten is an answer. Well, until now. Because the master of 8,602 moves is at ringside. And I think we're about to hear what he thinks of Theron's challenge. Well. All right, Theron, I got to give you credit. That is a tempting offer to be able to put you down for good. And you know what? The fact is, I've already proven I'm the better wrestler. Indirect or not, I've beaten you already. I've already proven myself in the only ways that matter in this business as a wrestler. I have absolutely no incentive whatsoever to put myself into a death match, into a match you specialize in, because you're a sick bastard who likes the pain. Now, I'm the first to admit I have a temper. But you know what I am not? What I have proven more than once that I am not? Stupid. And I would have to be stupid to accept your dumbass challenge. Listen to me very carefully so that you have some possibility of comprehending my words, Theron. The only way you will get me into a death match is the following. You will have to drag me into it. Well, there's the answer. And it is basically pound sand. As far as Kane's concerned, he's already proven himself against the Outlaw. And yeah, sees absolutely no benefit to himself in getting into that death match with Markov. After all these years, there's part of me that I think it's all those years that I just was yelling Eldrazi, that it's still just burned into my brain that that's what I should be calling him. But anyway, point is, that's a no. And, you know, one might argue, well, that's the end of it, except I do know Theron Markov. And I know damn good and well that's, in fact, not the end of that. Meanwhile, completely divorced of that, but into our earlier issues, Absolute Washington posts on social media, you'll get your fight one way or another. Well, you'll get your fight, Devin, one way or the other, just you wait. To which Devin has already responded, bring it on, you're going down. So yeah. Now, even though we just saw the master of 8,602 moves tell the leader of the Outlaws, no, doesn't mean we're done with the Outlaws tonight, because, well, wouldn't really be an episode of Warzone without a match with at least one of the Outlaws in it, would it? And with that, let's head to ringside.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Leon Harcaster.
The Toa approaches. Our biomechanical man who has been he's been showing a great amount of work and skill.
And introducing their opponent, CJR Killer.
And speaking of the Outlaws, the Toa will face Cash Job Repeat Killer. Because the Outlaws will come out, and as always, they play for blood. Because you know what? Especially because I had a feeling with Kane, so I figured let's get the Outlaws on the show. Let's get out of the way. As they are ready to go. And Arcaster comes out, guns a-blazing, because that's how you take on somebody the likes of CJR Killer. Springboard Bulldog. And up. Hung out to dry. And, just raining the blows. This is another of those moments, folks. A Haas versus a Cruiser. The slow match favors CJR. So Leon needs to speed things up. Just like that. Oh! And a kick to the back. Oh, almost bounced his head off the steps. That was moments away from disaster. Well, and that's a 6 count. CJR's not, maybe he did hit his head against those steps. He's regathering himself. All right, in at the, just beat the 9. Oh! And taking Arcaster down. Again, looking to slow the match down, but Arcaster has a lot of fight in him. Oh, but again, slamming him down. Oh, elbow. Getting him into a bear hug. Oh, box in the ears. One of the best ways to get out of a predicament like that. Oh, and Arcaster setting up. Oh, and instead got a big boot. Kick out at 2. And a punch to the back. I don't care what size you are, that hurts. And taken down, and CJR rolls out of the ring. And this again, Killer's got the advantage on the outside. This is honestly an environment that very much favors CJR. Back in the ring. But again, CJR calling the shots. Arcaster floats over. Oh, what did he just do? Other than confuse CJR, well, get him into a springboard bulldog again. Went going for that big boot, but Arcaster got out of the way and got him into an airplane. One, two, kick out at 2. And, oh, slamming him down. Throwing him back in the ring on the 2 count. I think CJR is looking. Oh, with that splash, he's getting ready to put this one to bed. Yep, here we go. He's bringing him in. Oh! Rolled him up.
And your winner, Leon Arcaster.
Talk about snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. CJR had him set up for dead or alive, and instead Arcaster flipped over and turned it into a pin. Arcaster again, week after week, continues to impress. So that is a